हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे।
सद्गुरु महाराज की जय। कलगे सुंदराकारं सदैक प्रियदर्शनम् अज्ञाननाशकं देवं सद्गुरुं मुरलीधरम् मुरलीमण्डितकरकमलं मुनिजनमोहनं व्यत्यस्तपादं वनमालाधारिणम् प्रेमभक्तमण्डलनित्यकीर्तितं प्रेमिकवरदम् आश्रयेऽहम्। With the immense blessings of our beloved Guru Maharaj Maharanyam Sri Sri Muralidhara Swamiji, and by the mercy of our Madhuri Sakhi Sameta Premikavarada Thakurji, it's indeed a great joy that all of us came together, about 153 of us, to sing about the 780 songs of our Sri Swamiji called Madhura Geetam. And it's fantastic coming together of so many families across 7 to 9 cities and across, as he said, 4 time zones, to be united as a family to relish the wonderful gracings in form of the divine songs blessed by our Swamiji. And this was called Madhura Geeta Sankirtana Mahayajna, because the name is also with pramana only. In our Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that Yajnaihi Sankirtana Prayahi Yajanti Sumedasaha. In this age of Kali, all yajnas are done with Kirtanam by people who are very spiritually very intelligent, which means Mahans, who has Viveka. And since we are celebrating the songs of our Guru Maharaj, it is an yajnam in itself. And that is the reason why we called it as Madhura Geeta Sankirtana Mahayajnam. And about 800 songs are there, cutting across about 5 languages. And it has all the ragas there. There are 2 types of songs, the folk song and also the proper Deshi and Margi songs. We have both types of songs graced by our Swamiji. And we have songs on Acharya, we have songs on all the deities, we have songs on Guru Mahima, we have songs on Bhagavan Sri Krishna and Radha Devi, we have songs on Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, we have songs on Vedanta, and we also have songs on general prayers. And generally, me personally, I truly relish the songs which talks about prayers, and it helps us to actually pray very easily and to phrase the prayer properly and to frame the prayer properly inside our heart also. Most of the prayer songs, all the prayer songs are something which is my personal favorite, because it helps us to pray in the right form and in the right way. And Swamiji once pointed out a very interesting anecdote in the life of our Kanchi Mahaperiva. I thought I will share because it's very relevant and pertinent to what we are trying to do out here. In Sanskrit college, way back in about 50-60 years back, in Mylapore Sanskrit College, during this time, during the time of Guru Paurnami and during the time of Chaturmasyam, our Kanchi Mahaperiva was camping. Lot of the Pandits came there and they were discussing about the works of their Acharya, our Acharya, which is Adi Shankara Bhagavat-pada. And while they were discussing, the discussion went on the lines of the commentaries graced by Mahatmas on Bhagavat-pada's commentary. See, Vyasa Bhagavan, whose Jayanti is what we are going to celebrate tomorrow, blessed all of us with what is called as Brahma Sutras. Brahma Sutras are nothing but short aphorisms which talk about the essential nature of truth, you see. And it's about 555 in number. And our Adi Shankara Bhagavat-pada gave a commentary for the Brahma Sutras, right? And when Adi Shankara Bhagavat-pada wrote the commentary, that itself is voluminous. Another great Mahatma called Vachaspati Mishra wrote what is called as a commentary of the commentary. And it is called as Vartikam. And for that, the commentary of the commentary of the commentary has been written by a great Mahatma called Amalahananda. He called it as Kalpataru. And for Kalpataru, another great Mahatma wrote a commentary. Now see, Brahma Sutra itself is a short commentary of all the Vedas, Upanishads, etc. Adi Shankara Bhagavad wrote a commentary on Brahma Sutras. And Vachaspati Mishra wrote a commentary on that commentary because that itself is very difficult to understand. But even Vachaspati Mishra's commentary called Vartikam was very difficult to understand. So a great Mahatma called Amalananda wrote a commentary of that commentary called Kalpataru. And the commentary of the commentary of the commentary is what is called as Parimalam, written by a great Mahatma from Tamil Nadu called Appaya Dikshira Swami. And our Kanchi Mahapiriya was discussing about all these things. It seems this Vachaspati Mishra has written in the commentary of our Adi Shankara Bhagavad-pada's commentary that there are some places in Adi Shankara Bhagavad-pada's commentary which is uninteresting. Aswarasyam, which means it is like showing a defect, saying that it's not exactly wrong, but it is not exactly very interesting. Aswarasyam. And our Appaya Dikshidhar refuted while writing the commentary of the commentary, saying that Adi Shankara Bhagavad-pada's not even one word, one vakyam is Ashwarasyam. It is always Swarasyam only. And Vachaspati Mishra made a mistake in calling it Aswarasyam. And then he refuted all that Vachaspati Mishra's claim that 6 places are not very interesting. And he wrote a commentary to prove that those 6 places are indeed very essential and interesting. You see? And our Kanchi Mahapiri was discussing all that. And then he called one of the Pandits there. And then he told him, I want you to separate these 6 places where Appaya Dikshidhar had very beautifully, out of the love he had for his Guru, re-established the fact that none of the words of the Guru is Aswarasyam, that it is not interesting at all. And he made him write a small book or small article on that. Then the Pandit ji was asked by Kanchi Mahapiriva, tell me what is the title you are going to give for that book. See, Mahatmas never give advices. They will always ask a question. They will always probe and get the answer from them. And Pandit ji said, we will call it Acharya Bhakti. The love and the devotion he had for Acharya, which is Adi Shankara Bhagavad-pada, made Appaya Dikshita refute that even a word of Adi Shankara Bhagavad-pada is disinteresting or uninteresting, is untrue. That every word of our Acharya is perfect. And for that, Kanchi Mahapiriva said, Guru Bhakti is common in the world, but what our Appaya Dikshidhar had was the Bhakti towards the work of the Guru, the focused Bhakti towards the nectarine words and the works of the Guru. So he asked that article to be named as Acharya Sukti Bhakti, which means the immense love Appaya Dikshidhar had towards the words of his Acharya. And our Kanchi Mahapiriva said, having love towards Mahatma is common, but loving the works of a Mahatma is one step even greater than Samanya Guru Bhakti. Likewise, we all adore our Guru Maharaj, we all adore our Acharya, and that is common. But in this place, in North America, we find the love towards our Swamiji's Kirtan is also very one-pointed. And that, as per our Kanchi Mahapiriya, is one step even above generally loving a Guru. And we have the love towards our Acharya Sukti. And the first time we formally did Sankirtana, Paripurna, Madhura Gita, Sankirtana, Saptaha Mahayajnam. I think we did it for 7 days or 70 days. We did it in US. And we did it in various places in US, in North America. And then this was told to our Swamiji. And it was sometime in March that we completed. I think it was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Jayanti to Jayanti or something, we completed it. Swamiji just heard it and he did not say anything. But our Swamiji has this wonderful method of Sollamale Solli, telling without telling, that how much he respected our devotion towards his works. What he did was, within 2 weeks, he made our satsang people come together in Premika Bhavanam and told them to do Paripurna Madhura Gita Saptaha Mahayajnam. Do it out here. You see. And that is the Adharam, that is the respect a great Mahatma, our Acharya, our Guru, has towards the devotion we have towards his works. And so what we are doing right here is absolutely the pinnacle of real Guru Bhakti. And it is apt that we did it during the time of our Guru Paurnami. And just like how in Advaita Sampradaya, Vedanta Sampradaya, we have this, the same thing we can find it in Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya also. There was one of the 12 Alvars called Madhura Kavi Alvar, and he boldly sings, Na vinal navitru inbam eidinen mevinen avan ponnadi meimaye devu mattrariyen kurugur nambi pavin innisai padittirivane. He's saying, using that tongue which has been given by Bhagavan, I actually elevated myself because I have no other deity apart from my Guru. Guru Parate Sadhana Nahi, and Guru is my final refuge. And what I actually worship is, I don't worship any worldly possession. I don't worship any rulership of this world. That none of the spiritual people would worship. Above that is Atma Swarupam or Atma Sakshatkaram. And this Alvar says, I don't care for even Atma Sakshatkaram. Above Atma Sakshatkaram is Vaikuntham, where we have Bhagavat Sakshatkara. The Alvar says, Bhagavat Sakshatkara, or the actual vision of Bhagavan, is only starting of Paramartha, and the end of Paramatma, the Charama of Paramartha Swarupam, is my Guru Sakshatkara. Even that I don't want. Why? Because I have something even greater than all that, which is the works of my Guru. His Guru is Nammalvar Swami. So Thiruvaimozhi is his Guru's works. So Madhura Kavi Alvar is saying, Pavin innisai paadi thirivane. Just I enjoy the music in the wonderful works of my Guru. So for me, my works of the Guru is even greater than this world, Atma or Paramatma, or even my Guru's Rupam. The highest I have as my deity is my Guru's words. And this is exactly what all of us together has come together as a family to worship. Because this worshipping of the works of a Guru is far superior to even the worship of a Guru as per Mahatmas. And we were all very fortunate to come together to do this wonderful worship of Madhura Geetam. And we have pramana for that also. Just like how our Madhura Kavi Alvar says, I am worshipping my Guru with a pramana, because my Guru himself says he worships the devotees of the Lord. He quotes 10 pasurams. Likewise, we can also quote in Gurugram, our Swamiji established a temple for the Grantha of our Guru, which is Sri Sri Anna, isn't it? So our Swamiji has shown us a path to worship the works of the Guru. We have Grantha Mandiram in Gurugramam, where the Swami has installed there is the works of our Guruji's Acharya, which is Sri Sri Anna. All the works of Sri Sri Anna is kept in a, Sesha Shayana. And that is Bhagavan for us. It's called Grantha Mandiram. And like that, he has shown us the path. So what we also did together as a group of families to worship exclusively the songs and the works of our Swamiji, we are in the right Sampradaya. Appadina Sri Vaishnava Sampradayamo, Advaita Sampradayamo, people have worshipped the Guru's works, and they have held that to be even greater than just a normal Guru's worship. So Uttamam, Sreshtam is what we have done, and all of us came together to completely sing at least the Madhura Geetam's complete volume at least once, and each of us took turns in doing that. It is absolutely something which is adorable, something which is extremely highest of all religious sadhana or sadhya or anubhava is to enjoy the works of the Guru. and do the chintana of the works of the Guru. That's what we have been doing in the pretext of calling it Bhagavatam, in the pretext of calling it Bhagavad Gita, in the pretext of calling it Ramayana Sharanagatin. We are enjoying only Pavin Innisai Paditirivane. And that is enough for us. For Iham and Param, Madhura Geetam is enough. So my humble pranams to all the 153 Bhagavatas. Some of the Bhagavatas are as young as 1 year old, and some of them are as young as about 70 plus years old. And you have cut across various origins from India, and you all came together, we all came together to do this Madhura Gita Sampurna Utsavam. And my humble pranams to all the Bhagavatas. May the divinity of Madhura Geetam ever protect us. May Madhura Geetam be our deity to fill our heart with jnana, bhakti and prema and vairagyam, because Madhura Geetam has jnana maya kirtanam, it has jnana in it. It has prema maya kirtan, it has prema in it. It has bhakti maya kirtanam, it has sadhana bhakti, sadhya bhakti in it. It has vairagya maya kirtanam also. So when you worship Madhura Geetam, that Madhura Geetam itself will be our deity to take us forward in this path of jnana, bhakti and vairagya. My special pranams to all the little children G's who have joined this wonderful family to sing and to relish Madhura Geetam, and let us do more of it. Let our Guru Maharaj give us an opportunity to experience this Madhura Geetam more and more in the days to come. And an advanced Guru Paurnami wishes to all our brothers and sisters in North America. And I'm very happy that I have also been given an opportunity to participate in the concluding session of this wonderful Mahayajnam. Enna ketelna, don't mistake me, idudha unmeliye Mahayajnam. Being the children of our Swamiji, constantly singing his songs, doing the Chintana, idudha Mahayajnam. Idavida enna persa Mahayajnam irukka. And we have been blessed to be given a chance to do that Mahayajnam. And may our Guru Maharaj and our Thakurji ever bless us with more and more opportunities of relishing Madhura Geetam and make our life also Madhuram, Madhuram, Aho Madhuram. Sadguru Maharaj ki Sarvatra Govindhanam Sankirtanam.
Radhe Radhe, Ramuji, it's been an immense inspiration for all of us to be listening to Madhuram Madhuram series of you. It's been a great inspiration for us to do this Mahayajnam. So our kind prayer to continue that, whenever possible, please continue that. It's indeed our own Acharya Shukti for all of us. So please continue it. We shall culminate with the prayer sloka. Premamritam yo murali ninadaihi Shri Krishna rupena puravarsha Adhyapi soyam murali dharakyo Pushnati premna bhuvano saharsho Pushnati premna bhuvano saharsho Sankirtite mahamudre Tatra virbhuya dakshano Suprasanno bhavetyastam Premika varadam bhaje Premika varadam bhaje Premika varadam.
Radhe Radhe, if some of you are wondering why we sing this in the end, na, about 1.5 years back, Adiyan requested our Swamiji to actually bless us with a Mangala Slokam for us to say after a Pravachanam. And Swamiji blessed us with 2 of the Thakurji's Mangala Slokam. But we requested Swamiji, what about Guru Mangala Slokam? Swamiji smiled and said, obviously the smile said, how can I write my own Slokam? And so we went on our way. Next day, a great devotee in our Satsanga gave us the 2 slokas, saying that our Swamiji, since we asked with so much earnestness, it was not just to please Swamiji we asked. Though we do everything for his pleasure, Nijamave we needed this. And so our Swamiji had ordained her to give us these 2 slokas, and that's how we got this sloka. So it's a very apt end to our, not end, it's an apt purti or a completion for this cycle of this yajna. May more and more such yajnas happen. And also another Mangala Slokam for this is Yas Marana Matrena Jikhvaya Vardhate Swayam Mahamantrastam Bhajami Muralidhara Deshikam. कीर्तिते संकीर्तिते महामन्त्रे तत्राविर्भूय तत्क्षणम् सुप्रसन्न भवेत् यस्तं प्रेमिक वरदं भजे। सद्गुरु महाराज।
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे।